Hi dancers, this is my third birthday episode. I cannot believe that Plié For The People has been around for 3 of my birthdays. There's nothing better than making an episode on my special day. So the introduction clip is, again, at my favorite cafe in New York, Cafe Reggio. I highly recommend it. That chocolate cake was just divine, and the music and just the ambience is really just my cup of tea. Make sure to check it out whenever you're around New York, and we're going to get started right away with our birthday plie. This is a beginner level class, so grab your apparatus, grab something that you can hold on to, and let's learn some ballet. Plie, meaning to bend, and we're going to be working in 3 of the feet positions, first, second, and third. Imagine that your feet, it's very flat, almost like 2 slices of pizza. They're just glued onto the floor, and all 10 toes are on the floor. So you're not rolling or crunching the toes or anything like that. So with the pizza feet that's on the floor, flat onto the floor, you're going to stand with your heels together, toes are pointing outwards. Knees are drawn towards each other, inner thighs are together. You want to use your gluteal muscles to wrap around the inner thigh so that it faces me right now. Okay, so this is called the principle of turnout. It's really an external rotation from the very top of your hips. Your arms will be held right here, slightly in front of your hips. They're not resting on it, slightly in front. This is called your low fifth or preparation position or brava. But for now, just remember it's low fifth. Then we're going to prepare our arms forward into first position of the arms, matching your feet. And then we're going to open our arms out to what's called second position of the arms. Just mirror me, and you're going to flip this palm down and rest that hand gently on a chair or something that you can hold to. In this position, we're going to work on our pliés, bending of the knees. Plie and stretch, making sure nothing is disturbed on top. It's still very flat and straight and upright. Again, 2. And stretch. Then you're going to flip the other palm. This is called allonger, or elongating. We're going to do a wrong plie. Now your heels are off of the floor. Going back to plie, your heels are on the floor. Remember your pizza feet. And open your arm down to the side. Then we're going to repeat that again. Plie and stretch. Plie and stretch. Now we're going to do what's called releve or rise. Lifting your heels all the way as high as you can. And then you're going to bring your arm in front of you back to, what's this position again? First position, that's right. Then you're going to try to let go and find your balance. If that's way too hard for you right now, just focus on the stability and building that ankle strength. So you just stay here and you can use your apparatus. That's the reason why this thing is here, okay? Keep that elbow up and shaped. Hold it, and then descend the heels. We're going to transition into what's called second position. And this step is called pendu, going to stretch your toes and adjusting that inner heel. Similar pattern or choreography in second position, inner feet. We're going to do 2. Plie, ace, and flip the palm with wrong plie. You don't want to go below 90 degrees and get down here like a frog. You don't want to do that. Just keep it around 90-degree angle. And then come back up, and 2 more pliés, 2, 3, 4, releve or to rise, and then let's actually bring our arms up into high fifth or fifth. I don't know if you can take that balance, great. If not, just hold on to your apparatus, working on the shaping of your arm here and your hand. Lower the heels, adjust that inner heel that's closer to your apparatus, palm due to the side. Then you're going to slide this foot in front of the arch of the other foot like this. And then you're going to stop halfway. Okay, you don't want to cross all the way. That's a different foot position you can learn later. Then from here, similar pattern, 2 dead knees, 2, 3, 4, flip, wrong plie. So it's really press down on your apparatus using this hand so that it can help you get back up. Plie, plie, and then from here, we're going to rise, but you want to slide the front toes to meet the back toe. So the front pizza is going back to meet the back pizza, and draw it up into your releve, or this is called susu, meaning over under. And from here, you want to take a short balance here Just take a chance, see what happens. If you fall, don't worry, just go back to it and or grab onto your support or dance partner. And then we're just gonna finish. So on the way down, open up the pizza and then put it down and stand and finish in what's called low fifth of the arms. And your feet are in third position. Okay, let's now try the whole thing with music. And preparation. And 2 pliés. 1. Stretch and a 2. Grand plie. Down. Good dancers. And up. 2 more pliés. 1. Remember that you're standing very stable on both feet. Rise. Hold. And second position. We go 1. And stand. 2. Just a demi. Now grand plie a little bit deeper. Good. Keep your upper body upright. Again. 2. Keep that elbow nicely shaped. Good. Rise with your arms up in high fifth. Good. And slide it across. Third. Plie. Stretch. 2. Stretch. Grand plie. Down. And up. 2 more. 1. Light touch on that apparatus. Don't grip. Pizza meets pizza. Maybe test your balance here. Hold. Good. Make sure that the arms are slightly in front, not throwing it back. Keeping your ribs in. Keeping your abdominals nice and tucked in. Good. Gluteal muscles are working. Inner thigh muscles are working. Ankles are working. Good. Let's open our arms out to second. Lift and descend. And let's finish. Good work. Now, dancers, we have to practice our second side. Okay, so everything is just the same, but now you're going to have the other foot forward in your third position. Let's try it with music. And standing in first position, we go preparation with our introduction music. Keep your arm held in second. Plie, stretch, plie. This is all the same. This is symmetrical. Grand plie. Good. 2 more. We go 1. And stretch. We go 2. Releve. Bring your arm across. Maybe test your balance. Good. Second position. We go 1. Remember that elbow is nicely stacked to the side. Grand plie. And remember to breathe. Good. And 2 more. And releve with your high fifth. Good. And third. Plie. Stretch. And 2. Grand plie. Down. Good. Lifting up your chin and chest. 2 more. And Susu. Hold. Arms out in second. Take a deep breath. And descend. And let's finish all together in third. Nice work. We will now learn how to do a tendu from first position. Also going to be introducing fourth position of our feet as well. So go back to first position and we're going to go over our preparation time. Arm is forward and open it to the side, almost like a door. Then from here, you're going to shift your weight onto what's called your standing leg or your supporting side or supporting leg, so that you can free up that leg that's outside of the apparatus. So it can go to the front. And tendu means to stretch. So going to the front, you're going to be leading with your heel. Again, we're working on the turnout muscles right here. So just remember ballet, when in doubt, just turn it out. So you're going to be leading with the heel, and then you're going to go through what's called a half point. Then you're going to stretch your toes all the way to full point. And then on the way back, you want to draw the small toe back first, going through that turnout position and closing it back to first position. If I show a profile, the correct way is something like this, leading with that heel, Going forward, arm is held to the side, stretch the toes and point, and coming back, drop the heel, drop the toes to the side, and closing in. If you do it correctly, you should feel your inner thigh muscles really working. And you want to avoid this tendency in which you lose your turnout and then you start to do something like this, okay, or something like this. So that's the wrong version, don't do that, okay? We're going to do 2 tendus to the front and close, and 2, and close. Now we're going to go sideways. Side, half and full, and half and close, and side and full, and side and close. Not bad, right? Your feet is almost like a paintbrush, okay? So imagine that the brush strokes are your toes, and you try to paint orange and blue and whatever the color that you want. And then now we're going to the back. Back is a little bit tricky because keeping that turnout idea in mind, instead of leading with your heel, okay, that's the wrong version. Now you're going to lead with your small toe, okay? And leading it going to the back, and you want to keep this hip forward or square. You don't want to start doing something like this, okay? So keep the hip bones very squared and head on, almost like you're driving a train, and you want to keep the lights going to where you need to go instead of going to the wrong direction. And then coming back, again, back, and close, and then we're going to learn how to do a 4th position. Go back to your tendu front, then lower that heel. Now your body weight is in between both feet. If I show it to the side, tendu to the front, drop that heel, and there's your 4th position. 4th, think of forward and back. Your feet are apart, going front and back, okay? And then we're just going to reverse the whole combination ballet. It's very logical. So the sequences that we do at the ballet bar, or in this case, our apparatus, usually we do what's called on the or open, going towards somewhere, and then we reverse the direction, okay? So just remember that. So when we reverse it, it's going to start from the back, tendus. Back and close. Again, your weight is on your supporting leg, so you can dance with the other leg. Back and close. Same thing to the side. Side and close. And side and close. Now to the front. Front and close, and front and close. Now we'll go tendu back, lower that heel, make sure that your toes are going outwards, and also you don't collapse in your hip, okay? So you're lengthening up. At the same time, you want to lower the heel, but you don't want to lose the height, okay? So a lot of beginners, they have a tendency to go here, and then they drop their height. Do that, so really fight for it, hold it there, and then tendu and close. And then we're just going to finish with our low 5th with brava. Okay, let's follow along with the music. Preparation. We go. Tendu and close again. Good. Now you're going to do 2 to the side. Out and close. Once more. On the beat. Now to the back. Back. Leading with the small toe first. Keep those hips very squared. Good. You got it. We go tendu front. Lower that heel going through and show me your 4th. Good. Now reverse. Back. And close. Again. Keep that arm held. Don't lose the shape. Good. And side. There's a lot going on in ballet, even though it looks very easy, but there's a lot going on top and a lot going on the bottom. Don't forget anything. Great dancers are always dancing everywhere. Good. Front. We go to the back. Lower that heel. Don't lose your height. Good. Back. And close. And let's finish together. Nicely done. Let's shake it out. And let's go to the second side. Preparation, we go. Front, leading with the heel. Tendu. Once more. Good. Repetition is key in ballet. There's a lot of exercises that includes many tendus. You're going to do like a million of them. Back, so get ready for the repetitiveness of it, because that's how you're going to develop all technique over time. Front, lower that heel, show me 4th, tendu. Let's reverse from the back. And really want to point those toes a lot, so you don't want to just like kind of go back there. Side. Good. Stretch the toes and close. Really point from the ankle and toes. Good. And now to the front. Front. Elbow. Good. Front. We tendu to the back. Hold. Lower, 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 lower. Tendu. Good. And close, and let's finish right here. Dancers, now we're going to learn how to stand in the position, also progressing to learn how to do a dégagé, meaning to disengage. Dégagé is very similar to a tendu, that's why we're learning it back to back. It will make sense in a little bit. Now you want to stand in what's called third position. We were just here in our plié exercise. And from here, if you want to drag that front heel a little bit more towards the back toes, and meet it, just crossing it just a little bit more. Now you've arrived to the fifth position territory. Okay? Remember, third is here, fifth is crossing all the way. So I'm going to give you an option, dancer's choice here. If you want to live in the third position for now, that's cool. But if you want to switch to fifth and try it out during our combination or exercise, you can totally do that. I'm going to be demonstrating in fifth, just in case people really have a visual. But third is here, if you need it, okay? So we're going to prepare our arm front, open to the side, just like all the other preparations. We tendu front, closing to fifth or third. Then the dégagé is just coming off of the floor, just like a tendu, but you're just going to give a little bit more of a push so that it takes off into space, okay? Let's try that again. Tendu, close, dégagé, and close. Now we're going to do the same thing to the side. Tendu to the side. Now this is a little tricky. Now you're going to be crossing this foot to the back and still crossing it all the way to fifth or third. Crossing the back or crossing the back into third. Now you're going to do your dégagé, crossing forward. Again, tendu, cross the back, dégagé, cross it into fifth. Okay? So again, the pattern is a tendu, then a dégagé. Show me the difference. Again, tendu, dégagé. Then to the side, tendu, dégagé, tendu, dégagé. Now it gets a little bit more interesting. You're going to make sure that you're holding onto your apparatus, but your hand's a little bit out in front, so it's not like behind here like this, okay? So keep that hand forward, and if you need to adjust, step back a little bit. You're going to do the tendu to the back with the inside foot. Tendu, crossing the fifth, dégagé, crossing fifth, tendu, crossing fifth, dégagé, crossing fifth. Then you're going to do 3 dégagés, 1 to the front, 1 to the side, and 1 to the back, and show me a plié fifth. 1 to the front, 1 to the side, 1 to the back, and plié. Your arm goes down, coordinating it back, do the preparation. And now we're ready to reverse the whole thing. Those dégagés, I would say it's about 45 degrees off of the floor. Like this, okay? This. So it's not too high, that becomes a different ballet step, or too low. Okay, you want to give it just a little bit more in between. Okay? So let's review the whole combination, reversing it from the back. Tendu and fifth. Dégagé and fifth. Again, tendu on the floor, dégagé off of the floor. Now, side, cross, front, tendu, dégagé, cross back, tendu, cross, front, dégagé, cross back, inside front, front, close, and front, close, tendu, and dégagé, and dégagé back, and dégagé side, and dégagé front, and plie, and we finish. Okay, I hope that patterning or the combination makes sense. Again, I'm here for you, so just follow along with me. Let's try. Prep, we go. First is tendu, close, dégagé, and close. Again, tendu, and dégagé. aside, dégagé, tendu, dégagé, inside back, back, tendu, dégagé, and tendu, dégagé. We go front, side, back, front, and side, and back, lift, plie, reverse, tendu, keep breathing. Good. I know your arm might be sore, but this is good training for your arm muscles. We go side, and push, and side, and point those toes, point. Good, inside front. Hips are squared. Good. Continue to stand tall. Tendu. Dégagé. To the back. Dégagé. Off. And side. And front. Plie. And finish. Bravo. Let's shake out your arms and legs. Let's transition to the other side. Fifth or third preparation. Here we go. Tendu. Alternate dégagé. Again. Tendu. Dégagé. To the side. Tendu, cross, back. Dégagé, cross, front. Tendu, cross, back. Dégagé, cross, front. Inside, back. Back. Fifth. Dégagé. Good. Tendu. Dégagé. All the way around. Front. And side. And back. Plie. Reverse. Tendu. Dégagé. Again. Tendu. Dégagé, aside, cross front, off the floor, tendu, cross, dégagé, front, inside, lift, tendu, all the way around, we go to the back, to the side, to the front, and let's finish and stretch, good. Dancers will now learn how to do a series of quarter bras. Quarter bra meaning carriage of the arms, and it incorporates elements of stretching as well as elongating. We're going to begin in first position again, same preparation of the arms 7 and 8. From here, you're going to elongate the arm that's out already. We worked on this earlier in plie. And from here, you want to go through what's called a flat back. So you want to pinch at your hip and you want to start tipping forward. Some teacher call this penché to the front. I just call it quarter bra forward. So from here, after you elongate, you want to be able to really shift that pelvis back, and you want to go through what's called flat back. Now your back is very flat. It's almost like a table in which you can have a tea party on. So you want to go through that line. So you don't want to go bending here or contracting. You want to really flatten out the spine, extend it through the top of the head, forward, and then you want to bend down as much as possible. You should be able to look at your knees. Eventually, you're gonna have your nose on your knees even, but you want to dive forward, almost like a crane going down to get some fish or something from the pond. So you're gonna go down all the way, and from here you want to roll up through the spine. Okay, this is how I teach it for beginners. The more advanced dancers, eventually they're going to be going through flat back out and then back. But for now, just work on your hamstrings. You should feel it behind your legs a lot. Those muscles are really being stretched, going forward, and afterwards just through the spine coming up. Okay? Again, flat back, you want to create that tabletop line and then come back up. And your arm is held naturally here as you sequentially come back up through your spine. From here, so your arm is held here, you want to frame your beautiful and lovely face, and you want to look at your elbow crease here, chin is up, lift tall, you want to drop the shoulders though, you don't want to go here, right? Here, and then you just want to go back slightly, you want to work a quarter bra to the back. So you're looking at your elbow crease, and now you're just going to bend your back as much as you can without forcing, of course. And you want to still keep a very long, lengthened abdominal muscles and hip. So you don't want to go crash like this, okay? So nothing is too extreme. So you want to lift tall and going back, and then keeping that elbow to the side so you don't go here and cover your face, okay? So you go back and up. And let's do this whole sequence one more time. So restack your arm to the side, diving all the way down, going flat back, then drop, rolling up, and lift, and going to the back, quarter row to the back. Some teachers call it cumbre to the back, a little back bend. And then we're gonna open that arm out to the side. Now we're gonna work on from side to side. So just a forward and back stretch or quarter row. Now we're gonna go side to side. So you're gonna elongate this arm again, lift, and you're gonna start bending towards your apparatus. You don't wanna have any tensions in your shoulders. Decrease those tensions, drop them, and you wanna look at the hand that's holding your apparatus. Keep this elbow open, come up. Now you're gonna test your balance, let go, stand, those pizza feet are still there. Then we're gonna reverse it and we're gonna do our port de bras away from your apparatus without holding on to anything, okay? And then we're gonna do this one more time. Side stretch with apparatus, away without it. And then from here, let's plie, coming into what's called forced arch. Lift those heels very high and then squeeze up into your releve. I'm gonna find a balance here with the music and finish, okay? Forward, back, side, 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 up, press up, and then preparation. Forward and back, going through flat back, over, and sequentially come back up, lift to go back, again, forward stretch, and up, we come, going back, lift, good, arm opens to the side, towards, but you should feel very nice long stretch around the rib cages. Now away. You should be able to breathe a little bit more after your stretch. Come back up. And let's go away. And come on up. And let's plie. Heels and releve. Test your balance. Keep those elbows rounded. Don't rock your body back onto your heels. Keep them nice and held and highly lifted. Good. Don't wobble. You can do it. Good. And let's open our arms out and finish. Nicely done. Now let's try the other side. Quarter forward and back on the second side. Stretching all the way flat back. Rolling up. And going back. Once more, and flat. Nice. Keep those knees together. Yeah, keep that turn out. Don't lose that. Good. Towards. And bending away. One more time. Arms starting first and open. Again. Last time away, keep those knees together. Good. And plie. Force arch. Releve. Test your balance. You can always go back to it. If you lose your balance, no big deal. Just go back. Elbows are rounded. Good. And open. Elongate, plie. And finish. Seriously, to time, this will be our final combination of today's class, rond de jambe, meaning circling of the leg, okay? This is something that you should already know, and it's essentially connecting the dots between a tendu front, tendu side, and tendu back. So it just looks like this for pair 7 and 8. We tendu front, carry it to the side, carry it to the back, and close. That's a rond de jambe, just like that. And then when we reverse it, it's going to go tendu back, carry side, carry front, and close. The key is to really distribute your weight onto your supporting leg or that standing leg so that you can free up the standing leg so you can do as many rond de jambes as you want, okay? So we're just going to go front and rond de jambe, back, 2, and a 3. And we're going to do a port de bras forward and up, arm to the side, reverse, back, to the front, 2, to the front, 3 is your magic number. Then we're going to do a back port de bras and finish. just like that. And then I'm gonna migrate to the left side immediately. So get ready for that. Transition somehow gracefully onto the second side, okay? Let's try with music. Preparation, arm prepares, and slow. We go front tendu, side tendu, back tendu, and close. Keep that hip really rotated. Heels forward, heels forward. Good. One more. Front, don't lose your turnout. Side, back, and quarter front. Through flat back. And up. Reverse. We go back. Turn it out. Heel forward, and first. Back. Carry side. Turn it forward. Good. One more time. Back. Side and up front. Good. Lift. We're gonna go to the left right away. Get ready. And transition. We go front, side, back, closing first. 2. Point the toes, point the toes. One more. Up front, side, back, front. Reverse. Last time. Tendu back, side. Get that heel forward. Good. 2 more. Back, side, front. Last run jump from the back. Good. And arm is up. And going back. And let's all finish together. Good. Wonderful work today, dancers. Thank you for coming to my online class and celebrating my birthday with me. Wonderful dancing today, dancers. I hope you enjoyed your online ballet class experience. Write to me in the comment box if you have any questions regarding some of the exercises that we did today. Give us a like or subscribe today. It has been truly a pleasure dancing with you all today on my birthday. Have a wonderful day. Until our next episode, keep on practicing your ballet. Bye!